yo, this is the bot. This time I have another lawnmower, and I just acquired this one from an owner who wasn't really the owner, but instead he purchased a storage unit that was no longer being paid for, and the lease was out on it, and so the guy bought it for $100. Inside that storage unit was a lot of possessions, but mainly this mower was one of them. And I'm familiar with this model mower, this type of model. I've used it before, and so I'm familiar with it. It's a Craftsman Honda overhead cam GCV 160. It's a pretty good mower, being that it has a Honda motor on it. It's going to work really good, but before we can make it work, we have to do some stuff to it. And I'm going to take apart some things and kind of show you what exactly I may need to replace. First thing will probably have to be this air filter. It's got oil, got some grass apparently, it's not weed. Dirty filter, so I'll have to clean that up, but it looks really nice overall. Take this cover off, the head cover, and kind of see what we got going underneath this. So typical wear, dirty. It's pretty typical of a mower that's been used. It looks like the spark plug is pretty old. We'll take it out and kind of look at it. All right, here we go. It's charred up really good, burnt up. That's corroded up really good. So yeah, this is pretty old. It'll need to be replaced. It looks like this might have been 7 to 8 years to 10 years maybe in the making. And it still fires up, but it'll probably run a lot better once we replace this. All right, now let's take a look at this oil. Ugh, it's a really dirty oil, really dark black. Alright, now let's take it right back out. So it's still good on its oil, but it is really old. Never mind the ambulance siren. So the gas pedal in a way is still good, still works good, has some good tightness to it. Now the transmission's in question because it's loose and there's a lot of slack right here, so it'll have to be straightened out. All right, now that we looked at some of the components of the mower, now let's look at the transmission. There's a lot of grass. I could probably build a bird nest out of all this. It's dirty though. All right, so guess what? The belt's missing. The belt's missing, so I should probably be able to get that easily. All right, so now that we have the belt missing, it looks like it's been some time that this hasn't had a belt, and the cable itself, the transmission cable, looks like it's in good shape, and we probably might want to go ahead and replace it anyways. But if it still works, we might still be able to salvage using it. Just spray some WD-40 and clean it up and pull some tension on this since it has too much slack. But the other thing I noticed too is that in turning this wheel, turning the transmission roller, that only the wheel, only this wheel turns, and this one doesn't. So there is no gear on those wheels at all. That's annoying. This one still has some teeth, it might, It feels like it does. Yeah, and so it turns the transmission, so we'll probably still replace it anyway. So, but it's also cracked too, if you can see some of the wheel tearing off. So it's been through a lot. It's been through a lot of hell and tear and abuse. This one too, it's in the same way as well. So a lot of work to be done. Let's look underneath this. All right, so now we're underneath the mower, parting it with the light. It's dark now, a little bit dark, but you can see that the blades are a little dull. Hadn't been sharpened in a very long time, so it's just used. Ignorant lawnmower owners usually don't find maintenance to be a thing for these mowers, so they just use them and just put them back up, wait till the grass grows out. So yeah, you can see where the belt should be, and it's gone, it's missing. So we'll probably sharpen the blade. I may keep this blade just for now because it's going to cost me a penny to be able to replace some of these parts. But we'll keep the blade for now, just resharpen it. Alright, so several things in point. New spark plug, new air filter, oil change, and I took a look inside the gas reservoir, and it's really dirty. It's super dirty, so I'm gonna have to clean that out as well. And then new transmission belt and new wheels. Actually, I'm gonna take the wheels off and then kind of see what those look like. So right there's the stripped teeth, and you can see where there's still teeth on here. So that's the reason why that wheel operates so freely. So we'll be replacing that too. Alright, so I haven't started working on this yet. I have to order the parts first. The tune-up kit, the wheels, and the transmission belt, and do some cleaning on the inside as well. So a little bit of work that will have to go into taking care of this, but it shouldn't take that long. And I'll do another video, a part 2 of this. So thank you very much, and leave a like.